great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And now Washington's starting group. We've got George. Jordan Poole is out there with Coulibaly. Then it's Saar, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Pass to Poole. And here's George. He's guarded by Davis. And George kicks to Poole. Now here's Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Over Washington. And the shot no good, a bit short. Thompson inside the line. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A silky smooth jump shooter. Once Thompson senses separation, he's rising without hesitation.
Poole. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
George with the screen on Thompson. The 3 from Poole. It's rebounded by Dallas. For 3. It's rebounded by Poole. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to George. To the inside. And Saar throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Irving for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
He could really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thank you, David.
One of the quickest releases in the game. Kyrie staying a step ahead.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Saar. Nice ball movement by Washington. Poole on the wing. Middleton. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Mavericks trailed by 3. Outside Irving. Back to Thompson. Launches it. It's rebounded by Poole. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Irving for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Irving's got 8 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to talk to his guys. Kisper's checked in for George. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled, their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington. And Poole streaking past the defense. Looked like he had another gear he got to.
Wizards leading by 5. Here's Koulibaly. Davis with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Great awareness by AD to stop and pop. Yet another shot he has improved over his years.
Now Koulibaly. Still yet to score. Poole no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie, he's checked in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now, here's Poole. 8 points for him. And there it is for him. Poole's got 10.
Poole does a great job there, just extending and using his length to have an advantage on that shot.
Took him no time at all on that one.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Poole against Dinwiddie. No good from outside. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, Marshall can't hit. Washington's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Hey, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Marshall. Back to Dinwiddie. And here is Davis. Fires for 3. The shot will not fall. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Driving inside. And the dunk by Kispert.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Marshall passes to Dinwiddie. Lets it go with a 3. That's good from Davis on the assist by Dinwiddie. 9 points in the game so far.
And the defense will settle for AD shooting 3s. Better that than him going inside.
And here's Poole for 3. That shot, no good. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Dallas. And it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Dallas has gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. He's out there with Irving. Derek Lively is out there with Christie. And it's Marshall in at the 4 slot. Washington shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Puts the move on. Hey, no good. Maverick shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And Brent, talking about Saddiq Bey, he's the type of player that every team covets.
Well, you think about Saddiq Bey and where it is that he came from culturally in college. And this is a guy at his size and with his ability, you can plug in and play and know you're going to get genuine effort on a nightly basis.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Mavericks trail by 3. And on the way from Irving for three. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And that one's good. George.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And it's Kyrie Irving with the three. Irving's got 11.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Shot by Champagnie, no good. Irving passes to Lively. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here's Marshall from the arc. The rebound by Champagnie. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Carrington. Here's Smart. He's covered by Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bay. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Nice strong finish by Bay, meeting the defense's challenge.
Lively finds Irving. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Smart passes to Bay. Over Christie. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Pass to Smart. Here's Champagnie. George with the ball. Now Bay. He's covered by Irving. Bay gets the bucket.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Now here's Marshall, defended by George. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Marshall.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And it's Carrington missing. The Mavericks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. That's 3 of 9. The three from Davis. They get it back. Gafford. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Koulibaly. No scoring in this one. And here's Poole for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. I tell you what, Brett, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole. But really, you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that.
George is checked in for the Wizards.
Daniel Gafford, shooting 1.
One shot.
Poole with it. 10 points for him. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. And here is Poole, following the three-pointer by Anthony Davis. From 10 feet out, Poole no good. Mavericks leading by 4. Thompson passes to Irving. Back to Thompson. Over Koulibaly. Washington with the rebound. 55 seconds left now here in the second. And a wide open look for Sarr. Good on the three-point shot. Sarr's got 5 points now this quarter.
And another area where Poole continues to work has just become a much more effective passer.
Fades and shoots. And it's Davis missing. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Chalk up 2 there. Poole's got 12 points in the game. The Mavericks shooting 43% from the floor. Irving from long range. Washington with the rebound. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kept alive. And Poole gets it to go. And now it's a 3-point Washington lead.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
And that one's good, Irving.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
The 3 from Poole. That shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. Sarr out there with George. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Poole in at the 1. Koulibaly, no good. On its way from Irving for 2. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Irving's got the first bucket of the third here for Dallas. Washington trailing. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Fires the 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Well, for poster guys, it's usually dunks, but I wouldn't mind a Klay Thompson jump shot poster to look at on a nightly basis.
Poole with no one around, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Three-pointer, another three for Dallas.
And when Davis is releasing his shot from that high in the air, there's just no way to contest it.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Middleton. Poole with the screen for Middleton. They get a hand on it. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Fast break. Here they come. On up the court. Davis finds Washington. Bank shot. No good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done in so many ways on the offensive end.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 15. Outside, George. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Poole against Irving. Shoots over Poole. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
The master from the mid-range, you just assume Irving's going to drill that shot every time.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Now, here's Irving. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Now, Koulibaly. Nothing on the board. For Washington, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Mavericks leading by 6. Thompson for the triple. And the 3-ball is good. Thompson's got 8.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Davis.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Washington, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. And Marshall kicks to Thompson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Wizards trail by 7. Here's Carrington. Outside for George. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keith. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Wizards making a switch here. Waves checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Fires the three, sinks the triple. Bay's got 7 points.
And Bay's not going to hesitate, very confident in that range.
Moving against Poole. That's tipped. Here's Bay. And they recover it. And here's Poole for 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
3 points.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And Washington again with the bucket.
Assisted by Corey Kispert.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Gafford, again the miss by the Mavericks. The Wizards with the lead. Pass to Bay. Now here's Poole. 59 seconds left to play in the third. And Davis sends it back.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Wizards, Champagne's checked in. And Smart subbed in for Bay. Washington with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Champagne. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Christie's checked in for Thompson. Gill is checked in for Washington. Here's Dinwiddie. He has yet to score. Outside, Davis. And Davis nails the 3.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Washington.
Pass to Kispert. Wants to get it to Smart and does. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Lively the pass to Dinwiddie. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Davis, that's for 2. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Davis has got 20 points.
Good aggressiveness from Anthony Davis, ready to shoot it as soon as that ball touched his fingertips.
Now here's Smart. Gill with a screen on Dinwiddie. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Washington out in front, leading by just 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Washington's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Derek Lively, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. Now, here is Irving. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Lively finds Irving over Smart. Irving, good. Irving's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Mavs.
When Kyrie's going like this, he completely takes the game over. What a player.
Smart against Irving. Pass to Kispert. Takes the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. Irving looking for an opening. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Kyrie does a great job of using the shot fake, really sells it that time, and then goes straight at contact.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Edwards, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. Thompson comes in for Christie. And it's Williams in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Smart passes to Champagnie. Smart wide open. He fires on the mark with the 15-footer.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Now here's Brogdon. Fires from deep. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. Thompson outside. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Thompson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Brogdon. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Davis comes in for Edwards. And it's P.J. Washington in for Williams. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple. At this point, I don't know what you can do
to slow this team down?
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Mavericks leading by 9. Here's Gafford. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the middle. Here's Saar. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Washington kicks to Davis. Shot from the top of the key. Goes back up. Gafford passes to Davis. Good work there as it goes. Davis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
So cool to watch AD at his size be able to move like that, take a jumper from the mid-range.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Davis sends it back. George sets a screen for Middleton. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Middleton's a high percentage shooter from that area. The reason I can tell, no hesitation on that one.
Irving. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Irving's got 27.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And here's Irving. Shoots over Poole. Irving misses. Wizards trail by 9. Over in the corner, Poole. Over Irving. Poole, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. So far in the fourth quarter, they belong just 6 points. Gafford misses. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Saar. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Davis. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Poole.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's George. Count it!
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
Now, Koulibaly. Following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. Outside for George. That doesn't go either for George.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And now, let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Timeout.
Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, Jordan Poole thinks every shot is going in, and why not? That was huge.
And he commits the intentional foul.
14 foul. Now at the line for your taking 2 shots.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Poole kicks to George. It drops. And now they trail by just 4. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. For 3, Middleton. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Team is in the middle. At the line for Dallas, P.J. Washington. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Knocks down the 3 ball. So a close game sees Dallas taking this probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Anthony Davis.